Here we go. The left-wing wonder of the West, the soon-to-be Speaker of the House of Representatives, Nancy Pelosi, is back on her broom, along with her sidekick, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, and the sequel bodes to be worse than the original. Gone are the days when Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer believed, or at least used rhetoric that declared that America's southern border needed to be secure from illegal criminal aliens. Now, we know what is going on here, as it reminds me of when President Obama told us for his first 20 years in Congress, Democrat Senator Lyndon Baines Johnson opposed every civil rights measure that came up for the vote. Now, that stopped when President Johnson realized that by destroying racist Democrat Jim Crow laws with the 1965 Voting Rights Act, he would have black Americans voting for the Democratic Party for 200 years. Now, I don't have time to cover LBJ's racism and racist comments about black Americans. It's quite ugly stuff, sick stuff. But let it suffice to say that when he knew his legislation, which actually earlier was Republican legislation, was creating a powerful voting bloc that would last for generations. Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer understand, like LBJ, that a powerful voting bloc dynamic is at play on our southern border for today. Besides profoundly changing their tough stance, or at least their tough rhetoric, on border security, Pelosi and Schumer are colluding with the radical left open border crowd to change the face of America forever. Just last January, Chuck and Nancy offered $25 billion for President Trump's wall, demanding that to get the money, Trump would have to sign legislation making almost 1 million children of illegal aliens American citizens. Most of those children are now of voting age, and like black Americans, will vote for the party that gives them the most. And don't kid yourselves that Chuck and Nancy haven't studied the Southern Border Electoral College dynamic that is going on down there. A once strong Republican Arizona is turning blue, and a once Republican shoe-in state of Texas is not only being flooded with Democrat Californians leaving the abusive taxes of the Golden State, but a significant number of legal and illegal aliens are changing Texas from bright red to purple and then, God forbid, blue. As goes Texas, goes the ability of the Republican Party to ever elect a Republican president for generations to come. Now, as we approach the Christmas holiday season here, the Democrats will cleverly portray President Trump as Ebenezer Scrooge for daring to shut down the government over the issue of border security. President Trump refuses to back down as he argues that he does not care about political optics and the games that get played over and over again when it comes to the budget. President Trump says enough of the games. Security is more important. If Democrats could find $25 billion last January, Democrats can find $5 billion now. And you should do so now for the sake of protecting the American people from criminal illegal aliens. Now, I ask this question: will Republicans once again capitulate and grow weak-kneed as they fear the perception of Republican Scrooges shutting down the government right before Christmas? Or will they stand strong and dig in as Republican Senator Lindsey Graham has called for? Only time will tell. But let us remember something about the story of Ebenezer Scrooge, because Scrooge became a very giving and protective grandfather figure to Tiny Tim. So may God bless us, everyone, in the United States of America at this most wonderful time of the year. I'm Dr. Jake Jacobs, and we'll see you next time on One Nation.